Hey everyone, how are you? It's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. Welcome to my channel. My client just canceled, so I have my jeans and t-shirt on and I'm gonna go change and do a yoga video, but before I go do that, I decided I'm gonna break down a Pilates reformer exercise for you. So disregard I have my jeans on because I'm gonna go change in a second, but I don't care. I don't work out with jeans on, but I'm just demonstrating, so it's not a big deal that I have my jeans on. So I don't even know what I'm telling you, but I don't want you to think that, oh, she does Pilates with her jeans on. All right, so I'm gonna show you how to modify stomach massage on the reformer. And stomach massage, it's a hard exercise to do correctly, because you don't want to hike up your shoulders and then you don't want to feel like you're compressing your low back. And stomach massage is one of those exercises that it's not good for a lot of bodies to do anyway, because there's already compression in the low back area. So I'm going to make it more doable by, I'm going to put the foot bar on the lower bar, and then I'm going to put a box, the short box, across the reformer so that you can have support for your client's back. So just let me show you what it looks like. And then after, I'll show you what it looks like to do round back without the box. Because essentially, like if you need a box to do round back, then you shouldn't be doing round back in the first place, because it's an advanced exercise. So you want to have that core control, strength, and support from your center to be able to do it. But we're going to take out the round back out of the stomach massage, do flat back, and do the twists. So that's what I want to show you. So join me to get in. Maybe you would come up and you would sit on your short box like this. And then maybe you would just have your client slide down, like place palms on the box, and then just slide in like that. So now you're seated, and your low back has a support system right behind it. And what you do, I have 2 red springs on. Let me see, I have 2 red springs, and then I have 1 blue spring on. This is adjusting, so it's making some noises behind my back. That's what you hear. It's like adjusting. So feet are on the foot bar, Pilates V stance, heels together, toes apart, and then essentially come right up onto your sits bones. So you're right on those sits bones, and you want to feel how collarbones are wide, chest is open, head away from tailbone. Usually we would reach back and grab our shoulder rest, but since the box is there, you could reach back and grab the edges of the box. So you would sit tall. Maybe you would just have your hands behind you like that, or grab the side handles of the box. So then you would just sit tall, and then you're going to dip the heels. Maybe you just have hands by sides. So I'm not rounding my back, it's totally flat back. Feel the abdominals really connect into your spine. 3 more. You could do 1 breath out, 1 breath in, or do 4. Last one, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Reach down, take off 1 red spring, so you have 1 red, 1 blue. Now try with either shoulders, arms overhead. I'm gonna get more in your view actually. Hold on, let's see. Just a little bit higher. All right. So you're seated tall. You could have little weights like dumbbells, little tiny weights, 2 pounds, 3 pounds, and then you could just hold them above shoulders. And then what you would do is just sit tall, exhale, inhale. Sitting tall, breathing in. Four. Your shoulder blades anchored down, back, reach top of head to sky. 3. Those ribs wrap around you. 2 more. Last 1. Breathing in, breathing out. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to take our arms straight in front of us, like shoulder height. Palms are down. We're going to get rid of the heel dips now for this one. So you're sitting tall. You're going to open to the side. You're twisting through the thoracic spine, so your hip bones still face that way, your pelvis is squared that way. And then you come back in, rising up. You have to really sit tall. Let your entire spine elongate, coming back. You breathe in, chest is open. Look over the shoulder, your hips face forward. Breathing in, keep your wrists straight. You inhale, you exhale. You inhale, shoulders are open and collarbones wide. I should say, I can't talk right now. I don't know why. Inhale, exhale, return, breathing in. Exhale, 4, 3. We want maximal length in spine as we do our twist. And 2. Wrists are neutral and straight. Last 1. Excellent. Now take your feet parallel side by side, and you could either grab the front edge, do a little running again, running in place. Not that we just did running or anything, but push ball of foot into the bar, push, push, stretch and reach. And then there's a couple variations you can do. This will stretch Achilles tendons, the calves, the back chain, you'll feel it. So now let's do both feet. You grab the bar, and then when we do tower workouts or the Cadillac, there's an exercise called monkey. I wish I had my Cadillac table set up because I could show you monkey. I have a video though that I do monkey in, and monkey also, the exercise monkey, you could also have, oh, that's my ice maker. I just got scared. Like, what is that? When we do monkey, your feet would be on the push-through bar. So this is like a little monkey. Notice how I'm keeping my spine reaching long. So I'm not rounding the thoracic middle back. I'm just stretching apart. Breathing in, exhale, breathing in, exhale, 2 more. So it's like I'm wrapping my feet around the bar. And then monkey also, you could do your ankle stretches here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Chest is open. 2 more. And last one, and then just come all the way home. And then to get out of here, you would just land the carriage. You would either extricate your feet, place them on the ground if you want to make it easier for your client. And then for some, it might just be easier to lift yourself, but you need enough body strength, upper body strength to be able to do that. That's all. So thank you for joining me for modified stomach massage. And I'll show you round back. And I'll show you why there's no need to modify round back. You either have the strength in your core to do it or you don't. So the rest of it's cool to do because that's how you get stronger. But there's no need to round your back with a box behind it. So then I'm going to come sit here. Just pull up my pants real quick because usually we stick a pad at the bottom here. And I don't have any handy, so I'm not using one. But you would stick a pad across here so your bottom doesn't slide. And that didn't apply when the box was behind you because the box kept you from sliding because it was snug up against your back. So I'm gonna add my extra spring. I have 2 reds, 1 blue, and then I just kind of slide forward, and then I'm gonna place my feet back on the bar. You hold the front edge of your reformer, and then your feet go into your V stance again. Okay, and instead of sitting straight, like flat back, okay, you're gonna start to draw in under the front of the ribs, scooping in deeply, and then you wanna open your shoulders and your chest, collarbones wide, and we're gonna do this round back where we're really threading our abdominals. I'm behind my sits bones right now, so I'm in like a C, and I'm really stretching the top of my head away from my tailbone. Breathing in, exhale. I'm trying to keep chest open so I don't round my shoulders forward. So I'm trying to keep openness across shoulders, chest. 3 more. 2, keep the width across shoulders, chest, sitting tall. Last one, and come in. Awesome. And then that's why you want to have that strength pulling in to help you sit up, because you're like using your abdominals to keep that spine supported to sit like that freely by yourself. So that's why we don't have to modify the round back. You either do it or you don't. And the reason why you don't do it, there's a lot of reasons why not to do it. So just know your client and know why you're doing exercise. So flat back neutral is safer than the round back version. All right, that's all I wanted to tell you, and I'll see you, because I'm gonna go change and do a yoga video now. All right, bye. Take care. Peace.